US President Joe Biden has issued a full and unconditional pardon to his son Hunter Biden. Hunter was set to face sentencing this month for 2 criminal cases.
After 7 hours.
One related to tax evasion and the other for buying a firearm. Joe Biden is the first sitting US president whose son is facing a criminal trial. President Biden believes his son was treated unfairly and targeted by his political opponents. President Biden pardoning his son is a 180-degree turn from his previous decision when Biden repeatedly said he would not use his executive authority to pardon his son or commute his sentence. Listen to what Biden had to say in June of this year.
With regard to the question regarding the family, I'm extremely proud of my son Hunter. He has overcome an addiction. He's one of the brightest, most decent men I know, and I am satisfied that I'm not going to do anything. I said I'd abide by the jury decision, and I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
They're going to bring you in.
Hunter Biden's pardon comes just days before his sentencing, which was set for December 12. But what led to this pardon? Hunter Biden was convicted of 2 main crimes. First, he lied about his addiction to illegal drugs on a form required to buy a firearm. This was seen as a serious offense, as federal laws are in place to prevent people with drug addictions from owning guns. Second, Hunter Biden pleaded guilty to failing to pay $1.4 million in taxes. During this time, he spent heavily on drugs, sex workers, and luxury items. The tax case carried a maximum sentence of 17 years in prison, while the gun charges were punishable by up to 25 years. US President-elect Donald Trump criticized the pardon and he called it an abuse of justice. The power of the US President to grant pardons has its roots in English law. In the past, the king could show mercy to anyone, and this authority was later adopted by the American colonies. Today, US presidents often use this power. But how common is it for presidents to pardon family members? It's not unheard of. In fact, several presidents have used this authority to pardon or commute the sentences of family members. For example, Donald Trump issued around 100 pardons and commutations in his final weeks in office in 2021. And one of those people he pardoned was Charles Kushner, the father of his son-in-law, Jared Kushner. Kushner was sentenced to 2 years in 2005 for tax evasion, illegal campaign donations, and witness tampering. Interestingly, Charles Kushner has just been appointed by Trump to serve as the US ambassador to France. The former president, Bill Clinton, also pardoned his half-brother, Roger, before the end of his second term. Roger Clinton Jr. was convicted on a cocaine-related charge in 1985. Now, experts believe that Hunter Biden's pardon could undermine the credibility of the US democratic system and the notion that the law applies equally to everyone. This also puts the US in a challenging position globally. The question now is, will this pardon set a dangerous precedent for future presidents? But before that, does it give Trump adequate precedent to pardon all those convicted for the January 6 riots on the US Capitol? That's all we have in this edition of Connecting the Dots. We'll see you next week with more raging issues. Until then, it's goodbye from all of us in the newsroom in Delhi. This is Mark Lynn signing off. Take care and stay safe. Namaskar.